sitting. Oh, you do something instead of just sitting there, just being all old and shit.
Bro, I'm in liver.
Yeah, here. Oh, your mic's not working. Yes, perfect. Mic's not working. Perfect. Oh, it is working.
I'm in recovery still. My doctor recommended me not being on shows.
Oh, why? Because you watched it or what?
He watches the show. He's a Raider fan. My doctor.
Was your doctor saying that you don't know what you're talking about with football, or?
Nah, he says I do, but
he said you shouldn't be talking football with these guys in particular.
No, he said you should. One guy should not be talking.
One guy should not be talking.
The two other guys are cool. I ain't saying no names. But he mentioned a big head and no neck and shit like that.
I got a big ass sweater on. What the?
And he's a doctor, bro. He knows how big it with a big head.
Damn, he see.
What's up, love, man?
He seen it through the fucking just this little video. He's like, man, that's. He
measured it.
I've never seen that.
He measured it just from looking at it.
What's good, bro? What's going on? What's going on, Greg? What's up, bro?
I'm just getting my shit together, bro. Went to the gym today. Did a little bit of walking.
What?
That's all I can do, bro, right now.
Walking right now? Dang, Gravy. That's great. It's great. Good for you.
It takes a while, bro, to do it. Bro. There's months.
So how long has it been? So how long has it been since the surgery?
Valentine's Day is going to be 3 months.
Damn.
And that's the start of the you could probably start doing it.
So that was
after
just
3 months.
After 3 months?
That's but it takes, I don't know, going back to work in 6 months, 7 months.
Yeah.
I go, man, all I do is just stand there and watch kids. I go, I don't get into shit. And he said after the 3 months, then you could go back to the school. But we're having like a camp at Central, and go, nah, I can't do that. So they'll pay me, but I can't do it.
Well, shit, man, I don't think you should go back to work already, but that's crazy. Fucking 3 months. That's crazy.
Man, it's killing me out by myself, bro. I can't get rid of my wife. She's always, you know what I mean? It's crazy, bro.
All right, man, let's get into this, bro. Welcome to RaiderNationLive. I'm your host, Lo. We got Coach Gravy in the motherfucking building.
What up, Omar?
3 months. Everybody's in the building right now, man. Shout out to all you guys, man. We're about to get this started. There's a bunch of shit going on in the Raiders, in the whole Raider world, I guess you would want to call it. But Max made some comments. We got kind of our coaches, coaching roster kind of locked in. There's what else is going on, bro? There's a bunch of different stuff going on. We're gonna talk about it, man. Maybe prospect on some quarterbacks, because I think Russell Wilson also stated that, or his camp stated that he's not going back to the Steelers. So heard that as well. So when we get the chat real quick, man, we'll get into it, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Robert Penny in the building. What up? What up? Sean Johnson. What up, bro? Shout out Sean, bro. He always sends me stuff. That's what I'm gonna be looking at. Most of the stuff that he sent me. So what up, bro? We were just talking about you, dog. I told Greg I would talk to you 2 or 3 days, bro, because we've been fucking busy and shit like that. But anyways, I was just telling you, what's up, bro? Salute to you, man. Raider Mania in the building. What's up, bro? Hopefully everything's well, bro. Addy, what up? What up? OJ in the building. Omar, Raider 331. What's up? What's up? What's up? Memo, what's up, man?
What up, Memo?
Shout out, Memo. What's up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one. Joe Ali, what up? What up? Everyone's showing love. SoCal Sound in the building, man. Alvarez, who else? OJ saying, can't get rid of is what most of us men go through. Shit.
Omar knows what it be like. It's just that she just worried about me
this weekend. Let's go, Cuzzo. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Hopefully everything's good, man. Shout out to you, man, my cousin.
She just worried about me.
Needs to retire. Take care of that, Sierra. Kevin in the building. What up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully having a good one.
Yeah, what up, bro?
So Gravy, talk to me, brother. How are you feeling, man? Because I think we were already. Chip Kelly just got hired, right? When we had the last show.
Oh, what? Nah.
He
Well,
did. Yeah,
yeah,
he
we
did.
talked
He
about
did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, did you see the press conference?
It's nothing new. They just hired a couple of new assistants
Yeah.
for Chip, and I think that
Did you
they're
hear
on
his
that
press
now.
conference by chance?
I seen Chip Kelly's press conference.
Yeah.
One of them that where he said, "What do you expect this
Oh,
office to be like?
conference call.
Just win, baby. Just win,
Yeah.
baby." That's what he said.
Yeah.
I would
I mean,
expect more.
you were expecting more than that?
I would expect him, but obviously he's excited about the job. But when he was answered certain questions, he didn't really get into detail what type guy he wanted as a quarterback. He didn't get, um, and that's what I want to know. You know what
Well,
I mean?
actually,
You know, I want
technically, he did say that. He actually did say you can't have a quarterback that's 6'5", da, 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 you can't build it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
He did
I
say that. So
remember
it's
that.
like he did say it, but it's like, if you want to look at the
They
roster,
don't. But,
go for it.
well, he said that they don't make guys like that. You know what
Yeah,
I
well,
mean? That's
that's
what he
kind of
meant.
that's saying is prototypical dude that you would want, but not a 6'5" quarterback because most of the fucking guys 6'5" don't work. But I mean, shit, the league's getting different now. So, anyways,
Yeah.
but now, I kind of seen his vision. I seen where he wanted to go. I mean, he was being fucking honest. I mean, I felt like he was being honest with all the shit that he was saying. You know what I
Well,
mean?
he said he was more into the staff right now, and then Tuesday or something they're gonna get into the players and stuff. This Tuesday coming up, or maybe it was the other day. I don't know. I don't know when that press conference was. Was it today? Because
No,
I
it's
seen
Tuesday.
it.
I think it was Tuesday. I think it was actually Tuesday.
Well, it might be
Go
next
ahead, my
Tuesday.
opinion.
They start looking at the roster, the tape and stuff. I'm sure he's
Mhm.
been watching tape and what he sees, but I know he ain't impressed with that quarterback room. I'll tell you that.
Chip looked like he's excited to see all of Vegas buffets.
I
Stupid.
know.
He's a coordinator, man. Oh, you know what? Thank you, Omar, for fucking triggering certain things. What he has said to me that which I liked. He said something about his mistakes as far as being a head coach, and also that he just knows that some people come into this league and they try whatever or not. But he actually, admitted that, like, hey, man, I'm just a coordinator, bro. That's what I do, and that's going to be my spot. He's not looking for nothing else. And see, that's that fucking ego checking right there. He understood his mistakes as a fucking man, said, look, man, I still love the game. This is what I want to do. And that's the way you got to look at shit like that. Another thing that he was talking about a lot was talking about adjustments. You know what I mean? And I said some shit like this, and I was even telling you guys when one time we were having an argument or a discussion. I was like, we need to have a coordinator that can actually, like, not necessarily tailor the offense to a certain player, but he mentioned something like that. He goes, you would have to do that. So it shouldn't be a big issue for us to go for other defenses to adjust. Why can't we adjust? Instead of going to, like, spread offense, we're going to go, adjust to, like, maybe like a zone running scheme. However he wants to do it, you have to adjust, and the players that he wants are going to be players that are going to actually know how to do that and know how to adjust to, RPO to do certain things to actually win, to move the ball down the field. And that's what I
Yeah.
like. Because I said that shit. I was like, man, you can't get a quarterback that can't do all that. You need a quarterback that needs to do a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? And especially in this day and age and the way it is, because once the defense adjusts and the offense doesn't, then you become predictable. And that's what some of the things that he was saying, and I was liking that shit. I was like, okay, coach, I see you, or coordinator, whatever. He's still a coach, but still though. But I like the fact that he probably couldn't handle both, and he just likes calling plays. And even if you look, like, even when he had failed, he still fucking got on the horse. Still, during college and stuff like that, he didn't have success right away, but he moved forward. You know what I mean? And he kept pushing and stuff like that. So, and then he got to the position where he's at now. So that was one of the, like, bigger points that I like what he had said.
Well,
Personally,
he didn't leave. He didn't leave. He wasn't fired from UCLA, bro. He left UCLA to be the offensive coordinator for Ohio State, and
yeah.
he had UCLA a respectable, at least a little bit. They were in the puts, and then he went there and for 7 years made him respectable again, and then You know, it's just the way he coaches, bro. You know, he can make adjustments on the flow. You
Mhm.
know, and I've seen it. And then with that offense, it's easy to do, but it's just people say, well, he don't make no halftime adjustments. Nah, bro, halftime is just coaches talking to each other and maybe a player or two that needs to have a different responsibility. But you do that shit on the fly.
Mhm.
If you
Yep.
need to make an adjustment, you don't wait till halftime to make an
Yeah.
adjustment. You do it right there. And then he's good at that. And then that's something.
So what it is predictability. Because if you really, really look at football, it's predictability, right? This guy might call this, so I might run this. So if you see that, and if you give them that, then you should have the auto. It should be in the audible packages. Hey, we're gonna go from a spread to like, no, I mean we have to adjust because of the defense that they're in. So it's play by play basis. You know what I mean? Because every play does count in the NFL. Like I don't care what nobody says. Every play does count. So when you look at it like that, like you're gonna have to make the adjustments. You can go in with the game plan, but you're also gonna have to have that backup plan. And Marshawn Lynch says some shit about Pete Carroll. He says like that fool got a backup plan to the backup plan. So I mean, if they're both going to be on the same page and just doing this shit like that with the offense, the defense is only going to get better, and then the offense is going to progress, bro, and it's going to be dope. It's gonna be pretty dope. You know what I mean? I'm kind of excited now because it's like this seems like the right team to put together. I mean, as far as coaches are concerned, it's kind of damn
I'm
near a
very,
fucking dream team.
I'm very glad, though, that I watch shows, bro. I watch all our homeboy shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they're talking football offensively for this team because that was our problem, and our
Mm,
problem was offensive football, and then we were blaming you know everything on the offensive line or and not the quarterback or not the coach or not the
mm,
coordinator or anything like that. But that was our weakest link out of our whole team, and then we would just make excuses for the defense. And then why are you making excuses for the defense when the defense was just as bad, you know? But a little bit better, but they kept us in a lot of games, but we still lost. So it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter.
that
And then
makes
that
sense.
year's gone. And I know with the leadership we have now, with the leadership at the top dog of our team, and then he's not coordinating, he's not holding a playbook or anything like that, that our team is going to be managed in the right way. And then let your coordinators do the work. Don't micromanage them. If you don't like something, then change it during the game planning or during the game or whatever. But I think we got solid dudes there. You know how I feel about Patrick Graham, but you know he's good enough for me. If he just does things better that I want to, and no, in certain categories. That's all.
Well, I mean,
But it's a
yeah.
great staff, bro. Great staff so far.
No, yeah. I mean, like I can read off some of the names right now. Like, you know what I mean? I think Sean sent me the team, who they let go and who we have and stuff like that. I'm gonna look it up right now and stuff like that. But nah, dude. I don't see Patrick Graham like losing in this situation.
Hmm.
Because think about it, the defenses that he's going to be having to go against is going to be Chip Kelly's. And apparently, he's in. You know what we're looking at is that he is a great coordinator, and he's developed again a new, different style, new system, or how to deliver it. You know what I mean? So Patrick Graham, with the mind of fucking Pete Carroll, both those guys can turn around and, you know what I mean? Well, I'm saying Graham can actually learn off of Carroll. You see what I mean? Like because he's a defensive minded guy. You know what I mean? So it's like it's only going to help him moving forward. It's like getting the answers from the teacher in a sense. Like you know what I'm saying? This guy's a fucking he's a legend, bro. Like I mean, I hate to say it. Like I mean, even though I was talking shit saying he was old as fuck, I mean, because that's the way I felt. But I mean, yeah, because I didn't really hear about the guy. They let him go from Seattle, and my boys are Seattle fans, so we talk shit back and forth. And but regardless of whatever, like he's gonna be a Hall of Fame coach, and so he's only gonna learn from it, bro. He's not gonna lose from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what is Patrick Graham gonna lose from playing with Pete Carroll? Nothing.
He ain't
You
gonna
know?
lose anything, but I'm
Yeah,
sure Pete Carroll's watching a lot of tape on what is suspect.
and he's
I'm
gonna
sure he's looking
correct.
at and he's looking at the stats too. Say, but that's the only reason why I'm semi all right with this Patrick Graham coming back, because I know Pete Carroll is gonna get this guy. Is gonna say, "Nah, we ain't doing that middle of the field wide open shit no more. We gonna put some pressure on these guys on third down, and especially third and long, instead of playing zone and standing back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we're definitely gonna try to not get people in the end zone every time they have the ball."
My dog was in the building. What up?
Craigie.
Where's the beard at, man? Where's the beard? Come on, Gabe. Yo,
Beard.
where's the beard at, bro? When'd you shave it off?
Shit. Like, I was here on Sunday without it.
Oh, I didn't even notice that, bro.
Oh, I think because I had my hood on all day Sunday. I was
you like that. Yeah.
What's up, big
Not
dog?
bad.
It was cracking. Chilling.
Yeah, you know.
You
know what it is?
Coaching staff filling out.
Yeah. What we're talking about.
Ooh, Eric Allen.
I know some people are gonna talk shit about the Chip Kelly hire. I mean, but
who's
I like
really
it.
talking shit though?
I mean,
shit, bro?
I've heard some people, but it's just they keep referring back to, I think, Philadelphia and the 49ers. They keep referring back to those days where I think he's a totally different coach.
Oh yeah.
Right?
But see,
AP lovers.
Right. That's
AP lovers right there.
It's just that's I don't see him as the same type of coach. I obviously there was problems with him back then because I think he was stuck in his ways from the Oregon days. But I think this, like now, when you see his offense, you kind of see it. I talked about this, I think, in the last show too when we were on here, because he had just gotten hired. You know what I mean? I think it's just more of he's learned already to kind of like slow the offense down when it needs to. You know what I mean? He's learned to, you know what I mean? If it doesn't need to be a no huddle all the time, he calls in the. You know what I mean? If it doesn't need to be no huddle all the time. He'll slow it down when he needs to. I just think that what he's learned, I think, from his last tenure as head coach, I think he's more suitable as an offensive coordinator anyway. I like it, man. I fucking like that move.
But he even said it in his like, I guess, live stream presser or whatever one night. I guess he was at the desk, you know what I'm saying, just answering question. And a little conference call, I guess, whatever. But that's what he had asked. That's exactly what he had said. He said some shit like that. I mean, I can look it up and shit, figure if we can play it out loud. But he did say some good shit like that. And that's where it's like, you understand, like, as a coach or as whatever, you know what I mean? Coach's life, you know what I mean? Coaching life, whatever, football, same shit. You learn from your fucking mistakes. So it's like, he even said, like, man, I'm cool. Like, I'm just, in so many words, you're like, I'm just better at this. You know what I mean? And he's fell and then came through, you know what I mean? So it's like now he's back and the highest paid fucking offensive coordinator, bro. So there's a reason for it because, you know, he was good in college. So I'm happy with, regardless of, you know, for at this point right now, it's been all fucking positive. I don't want to shit on anything. Twan, what up, bro? Salute to you, bro.
You see, if this organization would have did that last year with Cliff Kingsbury, what do you think would have happened? See, you got more balls this year, bro. You got more. You could tell right off the bat. You ain't got no scared ass GM crying about 1 year on a contract. Nah, you know what the GM does now? He pays an offensive coordinator the most just to come to our team. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's just beats what that other GM did right off the bat, right from the jump. Right from the jump. You're over here bitching about 1 more year. Fuck that. You had one of the best offensive coordinators in-house, ready to sign. You go, you don't want to give him another year? Who gives a shit? Our offense would have been better. I know that.
Yeah.
Maybe we wouldn't have lost Devontae either.
Nah, I mean, even with the quarterback that we had, even if Kingsbury would have came over here, bro, like, nah, it wasn't gonna work. I don't think Kingsbury would have dug Minshew. He would have dug O'Connell.
I just think I think he probably would have got him. Like I said, like I think a better coach in last year's situation. I think I've talked about this over and over. Though, like AP, I know he wasn't I think we're in a better situation right now. That's I think for sure. You know what I mean? I think we're in a better situation right now. The only thing I would say though is that I don't even think if we had Pete Carroll last year in this situation, I don't think that we're as good either. Maybe they account for maybe 1 or 2 more wins, maybe 3. But I just think with the personnel and then the injury bug that hit us too is just I don't think that the personnel just it had a lot to do with why we were so bad last year. You know what I mean? It's just I think it's and like I said, and I'm gonna repeat, Pete Carroll is a better situation. Like I'm not. There's no way in hell that I'm gonna say that. You know what I mean? Like, damn, we should have kept AP. Like, fuck that. We should have given him another chance. Like, I was on that train. You know what I mean? Because I do believe he got the raw end of the stick. But I mean, that's old. That's in the past. And right now, I think we're just. I think we're in a better situation, bro. And I just think that we've talked about this. I think as soon as that owners meeting, that they finally let Brady, become the owner of this shit. I just never was able to see him being a part of something and not being like really invested into it. You know what I mean? And I just think I think they kind of reiterated that too. And with Chip Kelly, you know what I mean? Like you already see the effects of it when Chip Kelly's saying like that was a big reason, that call with Tom Brady. That was a big reason why he kind of was persuaded to come over here. You know what I mean? So it's like you already kind of see the effects of him. You know what I mean? And that's like literally what fucking couple months into the job. You know what I mean? So I do believe that he was an NFL darling dog, and I don't think the NFL is gonna forget about him now. And I just think that he has too many relationships and shit like in the NFL that where I think he's going to push this. Like with I think with the moves he makes, he's gonna be able to put us in the right position. But now it's going to be Spytek and the players' execution. I think the right things are getting hired and shit like that. The right pieces and stuff is just now we got to put that shit into motion, bro. Because Spytek is still to be seen. Like that's still everybody is saying that was a good hire and all of that shit, which he has a track record of. You know what I mean? Getting some good draft picks, you know what I mean? Like making the right, making a couple right free agent moves and stuff like that. So he has that track record, but it's yet to be seen here. So like I think that's the biggest thing too, because he has the biggest job ahead of him right now. Like in the near future, he has the biggest job ahead of him because he's gonna have to tackle that. You know what I mean? The free agency, obviously with Pete Carroll's help, because they're gonna want a certain player for their offense, a certain player for their defense. But Spytek, at the end of the day, I think. He was hired by Brady because I think he's gonna have that last say so. I think Pete Carroll's gonna have a heavy influence, but I just think that he is right now on watch, bro. Like Spytek right now is on watch. Like that shit needs to fucking pay dividends with this free agency coming up and then the draft. Like it is very important, dog. Like this is one of the most important shits. I mean, we keep saying this shit every year. Last year we had a good draft, but we need to hit on both because with the amount of holes that we have, we need to be good in free agency. And I hope that the same effect with Chip Kelly, I hope it has with the players too that are up for free agency. I hope that Brady effect I hope that has the same effect. You know what I mean? Like now that he's here and players feel more comfortable coming here because they see a better future or whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, I just hope that effect is. I hope that effect is present also once free agency starts. Okay. Hopefully, bro.
I agree. I need Spytek to be. I want to see him active and aggressive and talking to people. I want to know. I want to know who we're talking to, bro. I want to know who we're trying to get here.
I mean, but don't you think he's already done that? Like, I mean, he's already like, let's go. Like, everything that he's done so far, because he's been a part of every decision, right? This is GM.
The only thing he could do is talk to our people, our cats.
Well,
that's the only people. He can't talk to any outside people. It would be tampering until the free agency starts.
Yeah.
But he could talk to our cats. They can negotiate.
No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that like. Spytek's already been a part of this whole fucking building already. Like even if Pete Carroll has influence, he's already a part of it. and I'm pretty sure like they're all on the same fucking page. They look like they're looking at the same fucking thing. They're not, you know what I mean, night and day type shit. You know what I mean? There was like last year, it was just something different. Like it just didn't feel right. Everybody felt that shit. You know what I mean? Everybody's seen it. It just was different. But like these guys, they actually want to. They're looking at the same thing. So if he says "fuck it," just go for it. Well, what do we got to lose? You know what I mean? Because I mean, Pete Carroll.
This is why I keep saying what I say.
Right.
Not because it's not. I wouldn't say nepotism type of hire, but I would say it's very. They are very close, Brady and him. You know what I mean? So that you can tell the relationship was the heavy reason why he was hired. But but I would say nepotism is more of like a guy that you feel like doesn't deserve the job and got it. But Spytek, I think Spytek has done enough in, you know, as an assistant GM and stuff like that to where he was gonna get a chance somewhere. Like we heard the news with him anywhere. Like he was gonna get the job somewhere. You know what I mean? So it's like I wouldn't necessarily say nepotism, but I would say probably very favorite since the beginning of the process of hiring a GM for sure. You know what I mean? I think for sure he was a heavy favorite for sure because of the relationship with Brady. But I would say that I do agree with the second part of the sentence though. Like we do need to see how he handles it on his own though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't say that he doesn't deserve the job and got the job like as a nepotism, but I will say that he really for sure does need to. We need to see how he handles it because I think that we can say that it's a very great hire or whatever like that, but until we see what haul he brings in with the free agency and then what he also does in the draft, like that shit is still to be seen. Like that we still haven't seen really anything here.
Yeah. No, I don't see it as nepotism, bro, at all. Like if this guy was like just Brady's fucking like, you know, college roommate, then yeah. This is not the guy's been in the NFL and been a part of leagues and you know what I mean and picks and all kinds of stuff. He was a part of a Super Bowl fucking winning roster. He's been trained by, you know, he's been taught by like a lot of these, you know, Tampa Bay's been a good organization ever since they started, bro. Like, you know what I mean? They've won Super Bowls, and he was a part of that. I mean, you can't say it's nepotism, yeah.
They were good.
They had Trent Dilfer.
From fucking
they had
Tony Dungy on. From Tony Dungy on.
Dungy, yeah. Didn't Trent Dilfer win a Super Bowl with
them before Tony Dungy, they were like the laughing stock of the NFL. They were like with those orange uniforms, with the creamsicle uniforms and all that shit. Like they were the laughing stock. But as soon as Tony Dungy got there, he made them into a good organization, I think. And then, you know, they got the trade with John Gruden, won the Super Bowl. I mean, they've always, held above water. You know what I mean? I think, and it's just they are, and they also won another Super Bowl too. You know what I mean? So shit. I mean, since the 2000s, they won 2 Super Bowls. So I mean, you can't, like, we would love to say that for ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What's up?
I would love to fucking say that we had 2 fucking Super Bowls since the 2000 shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be mad at that. It says right here, it says, hold on, Josh Sweat. Sean, are you saying these are all the guys that you want? Josh Sweat, Trayvon, Chase Young. Oh yeah, these are all the guys that need to get paid. That's a lot of money right there.
I don't want Josh Sweat.
Nah.
Sweat, I don't know about that. I mean, I would say just the guys that like from our bunch. Yep. I would say Spillane. Top of the list.
Oh, wow.
Morik right after. After that, I would say probably
looking at the same thing.
Hobbs probably after that, and then Kuntz. I would say probably those 4 guys, like in that order, like as in order of importance to get re-signed. From I think Spillane first, Morik, then I would say Chase on too. I like Chase on. Chase on, and then fucking Hobbs. I would say he's lower on that list just because of his injury shit. You know what I mean? Like that's why I would say he's
you
like
don't want to sign Adam Butler, bro. You think Adam Butler could plug a hole in there or something? Yeah, I think Adam Butler's a priority.
Yeah, he's a free agent as well too.
Yeah, there's a lot of players.
I would slide him in right there, like around second and third too. Yeah, I would slide him in right there.
He's number one for me. He's number one for me.
I would say Spillane first.
He said,
He says that like a typical linebacker. He says that like a typical linebacker right there.
Well, I mean, I would say like one of the things that probably a lot like, and it's hard, like I say, like one of the things that you hear sometimes, like you could tell that it's a good thing to do when you have most of the nation saying that, you know what I mean? Because most of the time it's 50-50. It's going to be one side or one side, you know what I mean? And I think you can see that the importance. I think that everybody sees the importance. I think in the Spillane regard. He might not be, for somebody, he might probably not be the first. Like you say, he might not be the most important for you, but I guarantee you he's high on that list, right?
Yeah,
to get re-signed, right? So I think like everybody has either one or two to get re-signed, like as importance for this offseason. That's why I say like I would say universally, fucking probably like consensus, for between the whole nation, I would say Spillane would probably be the most important. But like I'm not gonna lie though, Adam Butler is very up there for sure. That's why I said right away. I was
great season this year.
Yeah. So apparently,
I like Morig too. That's why, because I like Morig too, and we need somebody. We need him in that back end. Yeah. With this
the reason why
we need him in that back end.
I think Spillane's coming back either way, bro. Because we got Patrick Graham, and Patrick Graham's defense made
that's what I'm saying.
Year. Yeah. And that's why I'm so confident that he's coming back. He's lower down on my list because I feel they're gonna pay him.
Okay. And I mean, if you put it that way, yeah. I mean, I get you. Like that. Yeah. That's. It's not as important because I think your reasoning is different than mine. Like I get you. Like it's not as important because I think you feel like he's going to get back, gonna be back here. But the Morig, I would say, is right there with Adam Butler too, just because with this defense, the way that I think that he performed, I think with this defense last year, like I know some people I don't know what they were watching, but Morig or his timely blitzes, like he had sacks, he had interceptions, he had like. I think Morig, he got burned, dog. But I think on this defense, you have to, with this last year's defense, he had to make up for a lot of fucking deficiencies as well in the back end when you have players left and right getting hurt. You know what I mean? And he had to cover the back end when guys were taking chances. Like I like fucking what's their fucking name, dog? I like fucking Jack Jones, dog. But the thing is with. Yeah. Like he takes a lot of chances, you know what I mean, and he leaves the back end vulnerable. He leaves the back end vulnerable, which
hard for Morig.
A lot of people would put that on Morig. I think a lot of people would put that shit on Morig a lot of the times. And with and then on the other side, when Jacorian got hurt, because Jacorian was having a good year, you know what I mean. But as soon as Jacorian got hurt, and we had to go, backup after backup after backup, and keep trying things, he also had to. Not just make up because they were taking chances on that side, just because it was the side where it was just the weak side. You know what I mean? It was the weak side of the defense. And I just think Morig's role in this defense is big time. Like, I think it's understated with him. Like, I think him and Spillane are right there in the middle. Like, I think, and that's why I like the Adam Jones. I think Adam Jones is very important too, because that middle, you know what I mean? You've always seen great defenses always have great in the middle. Like you seen like with the Ravens, you had Saragusa, you had Sam Adams, you had Ray Lewis, and then in the back end you had Ed Reed. You know what I mean? I'm not comparing players to it. I'm just saying, like,
you're just saying the system.
Defenses always have that middle. You know what I mean? From the middle on, like if you could have Christian Wilkins and Adam Butler, then Spillane, and then Morig in the back. You know what I mean? Which they're solid players, I think, for this defense. I'm not comparing them like I don't want people to be up here smoking crack. They're nothing compared to those guys. No, I'm not comparing. I'm just saying, like, that's I think right, the defense those, like when you have solid pieces in the middle, when you have solid pieces in the middle, like it creates for a good defense. And those guys already being in this defense with Patrick Graham coming back, it's important to have those guys back.
Yeah. Per Hondo, Spilly and Butler are top priorities to sign. Fucking does.
Well, you got to figure if you get and shit, if we get 6 and that dude Mason Graham's there too, I'll get him too. Then that defensive tackle, put him with those 3 guys.
Will Johnson,
Will Johnson too.
and you resign Morik. I mean, you start fucking
instantly.
Can you repeat the Legion of Gravy?
Legion of Gravy.
Hey, what about we even get that wide receiver from Arizona too? That
you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, what was it?
Getting the Legion of Gravy up in this bitch, dog. You know what I mean?
Legion of Gravy T-shirt coming soon.
I just saying, like, you know what I mean? You get more. You resign more. You get like a Will Johnson. You know what I mean? You have Jacorian, which I think he's going to progress more. Even like, you know, I like the way he was. I think he's seen the work he put in the offseason and how much it paid dividends. And I think he's going to do the same thing in this offseason, where I think he's going to be even better next year. Which if you can pair him with somebody else, and then you have Jack Jones as being that guy that can take more chances, because you're not depending on him to actually cover the number one guy or the number two guy. He could be the guy that takes those chances. You know what I mean? Like, then that's why I think Jack Jones he's more effective. You know what I mean? Because you're not depending on him to be your number one fucking cornerback. You know what I mean? And that was the recipe for disaster. I think as soon as he became our number one, like, as much as I like Jack Jones, as soon as he became our number one guy, like, that's like it's especially with all the injuries, like, yeah, bro, I don't think it was going to. It got bad. You know what I mean? And we've seen, and even with all the injuries, like, that's why I say the Patrick Graham. That's why I wasn't so mad with the Patrick Graham rehire either, dog, because there was so many when you look back at it, there was so many injuries on this defense, and with the offense, the way it played, putting the off defense in so many bad situations with short fields or 3 and outs one after another and shit like that. I think that's why I think with the free agents that we could add, and I mean, there still could happen injuries. Injuries could still happen again, but like, I just think last year was overall bad. Like, I think we had injuries all across the board on our defense. You know what I mean? So if you get the pieces that you add, and then, you know what I mean? I think that's why I like Patrick Graham. I think if we get an offense that can actually, you know, if Chip Kelly could be effective and, you know, actually run his playbook the way he wants to and run the ball and control the time of possession, our defense is going to be that much better, because that's what we were missing last year, bro. And turnovers. We need turnovers, because fuck, man, like that shit was horrible.
Minus 16 in turnovers.
Yeah. Cool Kev said that Morgan Hobbs should come back at like 6 or 7 million per season. I'm good with that. Vince was asking
Morig. Bro, Moritz like 15 probably, bro. 15
because he's like top one right now.
15, maybe 17 million.
Yeah. But the Patrick Graham, I think he knows. I think players know, bro. Like, going to another situation, he can get paid, but if he can get paid the same here, I think he stays here because of the familiarity with Patrick Graham. Like, players know that they're going to have to go to another. If they go to another situation, they're going to have to relearn the system. They're going to have to do this. They're not afraid of it. I don't think they're scared of it or whatever like that. It's just that feeling more comfortable is always going to be better when something you know is, like they say, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know, right? So, like, I think if you can get match offers or whatever you can do, like, to get, I think he should be an important piece to get back on this team.
Motherfuckers are roasting fucking Hondo. If you ever watch this, I know you probably don't, bro, but that's these devils. I think you're all right. They're just roasting Hondo. Hondo's walking around in his boxers and beads around his neck and fucking what you call it. And,
I don't even know how wrong that dude been.
Hondo's sipping bourbons. Out of the best dad a coffee cup.
Ben Johnson was in a limo headed to fucking Las Vegas. They signed a contract, and he fucking said, "Fuck."
And he just said, didn't he just say that we're like almost definitely going to, not definitely. I don't know what it was, but I think I read something about we're going to sign Darnold. We're like most likely going to sign Darnold.
Yeah, I seen that too.
If it's from Hondo, bullshit. So I'll take
I'm
it
not
as
too excited about it, but I mean,
Sam
if it happens,
I
it
don't want
happens.
fucking Sam Darnold on my team. I don't want Sam Darnold on my team.
Russell Wilson's going to go to the Cowboys when we get Dak Prescott.
That'll work. Yeah, like you can do an RPO.
Hey, you know what? On some real shit,
I'm liking more and more Justin Fields every day.
If we can get a good running back.
Fields, dude. When the free agent,
I like Justin Fields on a 1 year, 2 year deal, prove it deal. And that's why I mean 1 year, 2 year deal, because that doesn't take you away. I think that doesn't take you away from
drafting develop.
Having to draft a quarterback.
2 years, 70 million, Gabe. What you think? 2 years, 70 million.
I think 2 years with like maybe a third-year option, but you still draft a quarterback, like
70 million. Man.
I think that's the way to probably go, because I think in this offense, Justin Fields, I think, could be very effective just because of the way the RPO type shit, and then like, you know what I mean, like you need, like he depends on the run game a lot, which he could help out in the run game a lot. You know what I mean? So because players have to account for him. You know what I mean? They never had to account for any of our running backs running. I mean, any of our quarterbacks running last year. So they hone in on one thing. You know what I mean? So like, I think when you have a quarterback like that, especially with this offense, Chip Kelly offense, it helps, because defenses have to account for that too, and it frees up more space for the running back.
I'll run with Stafford, bro. I ain't even tripping.
Oh, I mean, you know where I am at with that. Like ever since it was fucking
brought
up, I've been saying if we can go get that, not a first round. No, I don't want to go because he only has 1 year left on his deal, I think, or something like that, and he's old. So not nothing like fucking giving up no first round pick or anything like that. Like
just go all out for Justin Fields, bro. Go all out for Justin Fields. Fuck all these other.
I would say Justin Fields too. I would go Justin Fields or Stafford.
In this offense, he could be. I think he could be effective though.
Yeah. It's gonna be one of those.
I don't know why I'm saying this. You can even get Mariota to go do that shit. I was on another show and I said, nah, I don't want Mariota.
Yeah, nah. Like, I mean, I get it.
I would rather have Mariota than these dudes that are throwers.
Oh, definitely. But the thing is, though, Mariota's gonna get hurt in about 5 games.
Now he'll run. He'll get a first down. 30 yards.
Listen, bro. Dude, man, like, hey, I like Mariota, bro. You know when we see these motherfuckers like playing their ass off in college, I was like, man, hell yeah, I wish the Raiders can get this motherfucker. Nope. You know what I mean? We never get the guys. No, listen, you never get the guys that you actually really, really want, right? So like when they come later, like, oh, I've always wanted to be a Raider. Yeah, that's bullshit. But we always want like guys like that. You don't want to get them on their old back end, you know what I mean? Especially with Mariota, that's like his MO ever since the whole Tennessee fucking thing. He'll come, he'll play a couple games and he get hurt. And he's old, bro. Like his body's beat up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I want him to play. I mean, I want him to play like Mariota of old, but he'll be like,
Mariota. How many years has he been in the league already, dude? How many years has he been in the league?
Mariota's old, dog.
Yeah, he's old, bro.
All lies, I want to tell you that he didn't beat him out, bro. That was Tomlin's call. They were 4-2 when I think, or something like that, when Fields was in there. They were winning.
Nah, coaching in football is different, bro. Getting hit on every consistent, damn near every play, nah. Yeah, I'm taking Darnold or Stafford. Yeah, I can't do Darnold.
I like Stafford, man. I've always liked the way Stafford plays. I mean, he ain't mobile, like, because that contradicts my argument about. But I think his
Howard's not bad.
Experience is everything. I just think it's just
what. But we wait till the 5th, 6th round, bro. We'll get Howard. He'll be.
Oh yeah, like if we get 4th round, you know, I'll take Howard at 4th round.
He's not even 4th round.
I think he's moving up in the draft, though. I think he will go like probably 3rd, 4th round. I think he is moving up, though.
He looks so nice. Hey, shout out Red Alex, bro. What up, bro?
But I think it's still like, that's what I'm saying. Like if we go get like a Justin Fields, I wouldn't mind that shit if in the 2nd, 3rd day we go get a Will Howard still. You know what I mean? Because then he could develop.
Yeah.
And he already knows the offense.
Just go get Justin Fields and the shit'll work. That's it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What dick around with Howard?
The offense, you know what I mean? Like if you get him in the 4th, 5th round, whatever it is.
That old man fucking.
Like, you know what I mean? Like if he goes 4th, 5th round, you already know the offense.
Pete Carroll said, "I got no time to be on the kickback." I mean, we need to win. We need to win now.
I wouldn't mind. I
So
wouldn't
it's
mind
okay. So
Will
Take
Howard.
Will
because
Howard. I want to fuck around, wait for this dude to be Aiden O'Connell.
he looked
I
good
don't
in
need
this.
that.
Okay.
He looked good in that offense. He looked good in Chip's offense.
So check this
And
out.
like that's
So
what I'm saying. Like
Bro,
if he wasn't going,
the two best running
if we had
backs
a
in
different
football.
offensive coordinator, if we had a different offensive coordinator, then I would be like, nah, I don't know about
Yeah,
that. Like
me too.
maybe it was Chip. Maybe it was Chip's system.
I
You know,
understand
like that.
what
But
you're saying. I understand what
I
they're saying, Gabe. He went to the school he was at, and I understand all that. But
hey, yo, on some real
Yo,
shit, check this out. So if
Chip
Phil
Kelly
comes,
probably was like,
so check this
Okay.
out. If Phil comes, say we get Fields tomorrow, whatever, just per se. What quarterback are we getting in what round? Because we're gonna have to draft a quarterback.
I'll tell you this. Like I said in the last show, and I think everybody is saying now too. Like everybody like said the same shit. Like the one thing I can tell you with the Chip Kelly, that's the first thing I said. The Chip Kelly fucking hire, AOC will not be the quarterback next year.
Oh yeah, yeah. LC's done.
hell yeah, he better
That's
be done.
the one thing is for sure. Like I think that I would put 99, like because there's always 1%. You know what I mean? That could happen, but 99% I would say that like will not be our quarterback next year.
Okay, so shout out Arnie. That asked the question.
I don't even think our backup.
Would you be mad if we kept this same quarterback room? I just want to answer that, and it's a good fucking transition.
I think I just answered that right now. I think I just answered that right now.
Yeah.
If we keep
Amen.
that,
I don't even think he's gonna be our second string.
Yeah.
I would fucking. I don't know, bro. I would.
So hey, so like on some real shit, like is
I lose my
Fields,
shit.
Is Justin Fields considered a vet?
Yeah.
Okay, well then
I think we have a very big possibility of signing somebody like that, like for 1 year, 2 year deal, 3 year deal, whatever it is, and still drafting a quarterback. That's why I say I don't even think AOC will be our backup next year.
No.
I don't even think AOC will be our backup. Maybe he'll be on this team.
Sometimes
Maybe he'll be on this team if we're not able to trade him. Maybe he'll be on this team, but he won't. I don't even think AOC will be the backup next year.
I think AOC might be tradable. I think
that's why I'm saying if we don't trade him, if we're not able to trade him, then I don't see him. Like I think we address it. We addressed it to some sort in free agency, and I think it depends on how we addressed it in free agency to where like if it's an older guy on a 1-2 year deal, we're still gonna draft the guy.
So
like, but if it's like a long-term deal, we might draft the guy still late. But one thing or another, I still think we're gonna get 2 quarterbacks this offseason. Like one way or another, I think we're gonna get 2 quarterbacks. I have that feeling in my. I just have that feeling.
Okay. So Alex is saying right here he wouldn't mind Mariota because he can mentor a quarterback. You know what I mean? I get it. Like he was over there with Jane Daniels and stuff like that. And you said that he's not old. I watched your video on him, bro. Like I seen it. I agree with a lot of the things that I would like Mariota, bro. But like as far as the mentor quarterback, I don't think he's gonna go anywhere. I think like if anything, they'll probably still keep him with Washington just for the simple fact that he's already over there and they got that little squad, they got a little bond already, so they might not. But I hear what you're saying though, bro, for real. How old is Cam Newton? Shit. Not that. He ain't coming.
He's better than what we got there now.
Yeah. But no, but like I don't think personally, as far as the quarterback room is concerned, I don't think Minshew is coming back. I think they're gonna figure out a way to drop him or cut him or whatever or not, or figure some way to pay him off. You know what I mean? Just not this whole season, because that's 11 mil right there. So even if it's 7 or 8, whatever, we'll figure it out. He'll be gone. So it's like even if we were to get a Mariota, Alex, like I wouldn't be mad. Like, but he's gonna be lower down on the totem pole. But I mean, it all just depends. I mean, you said, we can draft a undrafted quarterback. There's a bunch of stuff that we can do moving forward. But now I'm just saying it's like I've been saying this and preaching this shit over and over and over. No matter who the quarterback is, you got to have somebody behind him that's very similar or can do very similar things. That's just like on any position. But if you're going to teach them, it all depends like who you're going to bring. So if you bring Matt Stafford in, are you going to bring in, a Jalen Milroe, or are you going to bring in like Jackson Dart? You see what I'm saying? Or Howard.
I'd rather keep AOC if we get Stafford.
If we get Stafford, I would go him with and draft real late.
Yeah.
Shit, we could get Stafford and then have Will Howard still like get, because he already knows the offense and still be like, you know what I mean, be the guy like learning it till Stafford's done. Shit.
Hey, what
Justin Fields and then still get like with Howard.
No, I'm saying it's Stafford. No,
Justin Fields gonna be cheaper than.
No, I'm just answering like what Lowe said, because like the familiarity with like the like safe. I'm not safe type of games, but like you got guys that are like a guy that you have a guy backing up a guy that can play similar. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I think it's totally different when you have like a say a Justin Fields, and then you can say okay, then you know Milroe. I think is like that would be a better like a comparison with like Lowe's take. You know what I mean? Like if you would like to draft like I mean not draft. If you were to go trade for like a Justin Fields, then Milroe would be like an ideal guy to like back him up. You know what I mean? Because same type of skill set.
Well, you don't have to trade for Justin Fields. He's a free agent. Both of them are free agents.
No, he's not saying that, but yeah.
I'm just like kind of just going to the point of like if you're gonna get this type of quarterback, have this guy to back him up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But
yeah,
that's all it is. It's just like it's having depth, having the right depth in case of a Flacco coming in and winning a couple games, or you know what I mean, something to that effect. Like Mariota can come win a couple games or battle a little bit, you know what I mean, and maybe lose one out of the two if our quarterback's injured. See, stuff like that, like you got to look at, because whatever Chip Kelly said, he said, you got to build around your team. You got to build. It's a team. You got to build the like offense for the player. Like he said everything that I've been saying too. It's like I really, really agree with like his philosophy behind it. Like if they're gonna run spread and that's gonna be the basis of it, then let them run spread. But then if they decide that like, hey, we're gonna have to switch it up in the audible, we're gonna do this. So it's like you're getting a little bit of portions of everything to keep the fucking defense on their toes. So it's not gonna be that much. And once you learn the language of pretty much a lot of it's the same, but how you learn it and how it's taught and how it's and exactly how they execute it. That's all depending exactly like each quarterback's gonna have to have like the similar traits to be able to do that mentally and also physically. So that's the way I look at it, bro. Like it just has to. That's the only way it's gonna work for moving forward. So you're right about the whole new quarterback room is just around the corner. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Greg, you want Tannehill?
Whole new running back now around the corner too. I think a whole new
better than what we got now.
It's gonna be a whole new backfield, dog. Running back and running.
Zeus is gone. Zeus is gone. Yeah.
Even if Zeus is not gone,
I don't want Kirk Cousins. I never wanted Kirk Cousins.
Even if Zeus is not gone, he will get a spot taken this year, like he did last year, by a rookie.
You never know, Joel.
And I hope it's somebody early in the draft.
What about Lobby, man? Like what about McCaffrey 2.0 we got in there? Okay. McCaffrey 2.0, whatever.
See what I mean? He could turn into something. You never know. But I'm not gonna bank on that. I'm just gonna say like we need to address that for sure. Like, and I would say early, because I think that's important for whatever running back, whatever quarterback we bring in.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna get. I think Chip Kelly's influence is gonna get us one of those Ohio State running backs. Both of them are dope.
I like it. I like Judkins. I like Trey Henderson too. I'm with you. I like both of them, but I don't know, man. I can't see us staying with these running backs. Like I just don't see Sincere McCormick coming off of ACL. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he had a couple of games where he had like 80 yards. But come on, like we were jumping for joy because he had 80 yards. You know what I mean? Like that's like that was more effective than anybody else was on this roster. But I mean, keep him around if he looks the same. But that does not take away from we have to have somebody We have to draft somebody that could be a playmaker back there. And I don't like the free agency class this year in running backs. Like it ain't nothing like it was last year. This year it's dry.
Yeah. Hey, check this out.
You wouldn't want Montgomery or Aaron Jones, bro, on our squad.
I mean, I'm not saying that. That's why I'm saying, like, compare that to Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Joe Mixon, Tony Pollard.
We had them. We had
year.
that food.
That's what I'm saying. That was last year's free agency class, and that's why I keep saying, like, that's one of the biggest reasons why I think Telesco's not here anymore either. Yeah. All those running backs that I just named were over 1,000 yards.
Hey, yo, check this shit out, bro.
And we're free agents last year.
Yeah. That's going to be another thing, too. I think we're going to have to drop the running back as well.
Yeah, because this year,
with another vet.
We have to do that second, third round, mandatory.
I think Montgomery's going to want to go back to Chicago and play in Johnson's fucking offense.
They got Swift over there.
Yeah, but you see how in Detroit they had Gibbs and him.
That knows how much money he makes. Sorry to keep two of those guys. I don't think
he played in Chicago before too. No, you know what I mean. So I could see Montgomery making that move again.
Hey, yo, check this out, guys.
Or staying in Detroit, because they do call themselves Sonic and Knuckles. You know what I mean. So he could stay in Detroit.
Hey, yo, check this shit out, bro. I know that, like, a lot of people don't know all the coaches that are actually staying, but Sean, shout out Sean, man. He sent me a bunch of stuff. So the offensive positions already filled already. The crazy shit that I'm tripping out on the most, and a lot of people ain't even talking about it. Marvin Lewis is still on the staff, and Joe Philbin's on the staff, and that's crazy. And so is Shekel.
I think that's fucking.
That's crazy. They're all on the staff.
Peer-to-peer. I think it's the respect that Pete Carroll has for those guys, because they were there when he was around too. Like, you know what I mean? When they were winning, like Pete Carroll and Joe Philbin has been around for a long time, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. And fucking, I mean, all of the guys you just named have been around. But I will say the one guy that we did keep that I do like, and I, we've been talking about him. I think that it's the defensive the defensive line play from last year, maybe.
Yeah, Rob Leonard.
I think the run defense probably was bad, but I like Rob Leonard.
Yeah,
to keep Rob Leonard is I think I like Rob Leonard the way you can tell when the players talk about him, they like him too, though.
Yeah, no, to be honest with you, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I was just talking about the offense. I mean, it was just crazy about those guys, but then the defense too. You got Rob Leonard, and then Glenn's coming back, the run game coordinator, and then Marcus Lewis is the linebacker coach, and he was working with Spillane and fucking, you know what I mean? So that's like they're having everything already set up right there, bro. Like it's easy to bring these guys back. Yeah, they kept a lot of people, and one of the biggest contributor to our fucking team, strength and conditioning coach, fucking Gruden is in the building.
We still got fucking. You still got Deuce.
Still got Deuce.
Hey, I seen like the program for the Raiders. He's not even a strength and conditioning dude. He's an assistant.
Real, like he has to have something on Mark, bro.
He's an assistant strength and
conditioning. AJ or whatever.
With the amount of fucking injuries that we had last year, like
we got
I don't think we should be a strength and conditioning coach.
But there's a bunch of them. There's like seven of them.
He's the assistant.
There's like 7 assistants, and there's one main guy. He's the one that should get fired. He's not the strength and conditioning supervisor. He's an assistant strength and conditioning.
Yeah, he should not. He has to have something on Mark.
He's the only one we know. But there's a bunch of them.
You could tell the fucking the love that Mark had for Gruden all the time. Like when he brought him back, like you remember how excited he was when he re-signed Gruden and shit like that. Like that's the one time I see like Mark actually like he thought he was like fucking. He thought he was big shit when he working rehired Gruden, dog. Like, cause I think they've always had a thing with Gruden. It was something else with the thing with him and his dad, but Mark always liked the Gruden. I don't know if it's for a favor for Gruden or he has something on Mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, it's like he has something on him for him to like him. Fucked up.
Shit,
How the fuck
look
is he
at
been?
that.
How
Yeah,
the fuck
yeah.
has he been the longest tenured coach now? He's like the longest tenured fucking guy on our coaching staff or what?
Who?
He's considered coaching staff, right?
Deuce?
Yeah.
He probably.
He's like the longest tenured guy.
Oakland,
He probably is. You ain't fucking lying. He's
10
the
years
only one that
in, bro.
survived. Hey, he probably grew up with that
His
fool.
dad, right? He's been there since his dad, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Shit.
Greyhound, we got a cool kid. We got a Greyhound bus ticket to Fresno, bro.
Yeah, you guys
He's from here.
Why
straight.
the
He
fuck
lives
is
here.
he still on there, dog? That's
He
the reason.
lives
That's the
there.
crazy thing.
Ricky Manning lives in Fresno.
Marcus all over Gruden like levels. Oh, get out of here, bro. It's pretty sure when Gruden and Mark did the settlement, he remains his contract part of his deal to keep Deuce Gruden on staff.
I know. So I know he's just an assistant. The thing is, though, he's the longest tenured assistant. he ain't got demoted.
He's been on 4 staffs already, bro. He's been on 4 staffs and he's been here 3 years.
Like the reason why I say like he has to have something or it's a favor. The reason why is because when you're there that long, you either get like promoted because you've been there that long, like you get promoted or demoted or I don't know what the fuck, dog, but like you've been so long somewhere you haven't got promoted or anything, you stay in the same place and like results, it's not like results are great.
Say, hey man, put some pads on that motherfucker, have him rush the quarterback or something. He's a big dude, right? He's a big dude.
Yeah, he is. He's a big fucking dude, bro. His Marcus is low like Fredo.
He said, "Dude's
got the 10-year contract too.
bro.
He got the 10-year contract.
He's done, yeah.
I'll let him play out his contract. I'll let him go out his contract.
Yeah, I'll let him play out his contract, bro. What's this? This would have been Gruden's year 8?
Like
year 8 already. Huh?
Year 8. Fuck.
Because
would have been his
McDaniels.
That's one guy. Like, I think we could have had a 4-12, 4-13 year, like year after year. That's one guy I think Mark wouldn't have fired, dog. Like, I don't care how much pressure fans would have put on him. That's one guy. Like, you see it already with Deuce. I think like, regardless of the years, which I don't think like if Gruden would have stayed, I think he was getting this team back on the right track. Like, regardless of how we felt what he did when he got here, the trading of Mac and all of that shit, and Cooper and all that shit, he was getting this team back on the right track. Like, until the NFL kind of, derailed that bullshit. You know what I mean? They didn't want Gruden to fucking succeed anymore. Like, so, but the thing is that, like, even if we would have went, like, the next couple of years, the same years that we would have had these last couple of years, I think Mark would not have fired Gruden. Mark would have let this motherfucker get his 10 fucking years in.
I think we would have had at least a couple winning seasons, but
oh yeah, no, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like,
not the Raiders.
I'm saying he was already turning. That's why I said I started off with like he was already turning this team around. So I don't believe we would have had the same type of years that we would have had, these last couple of years. But all I'm saying is, like, even if we would have had those years, I still don't think Mark fires Gruden.
Yeah,
I don't care what pressure fans put on him or whatever. Like, Mark would have not have fired Gruden.
Yeah, well, I mean, shit. Yeah,
but that's.
I mean, I don't know. Gruden was.
Shoulda.
Yeah. Shit. You guys gonna keep it going? Because I'm done. I gotta get up early. We're going live Sunday for sure, though. Are we gonna go like right after?
My medicine start working. I'm gonna start talking shit. A little bit.
You start talking shit.
As soon as medicine start working, bro.
Watching the Lakers beat that ass right now against Golden State. You know,
they're gonna play right now.
Yeah, they're playing right now. The Lakers are up by 20.
God,
wait till Butler gets going for Warriors.
Wait till Luka on Saturday. Wait till Luka on Saturday.
Fucking 400-pound fucking guy. He's 400 pounds.
I don't care if he's fucking 800 pounds, bro. That's what I told you.
He ain't gonna do shit.
All that narrative.
He's gonna go on a losing streak.
He took a picture today. He took a picture today. Like, bro, he looks like he's old Luka. He ain't no fucking 300 pounds, whatever they're trying to say.
I bet you it was sexy to you guys. It was sexy.
No, they had him in practice.
You guys look at that fucking dude's butt naked.
Yeah, he was already at practice. He was already playing 5-on-5 at practice. So, like, he's playing on Saturday.
Well, he's a basketball player. That's what he does. It doesn't mean he's gonna be good for
That's
you
why
guys.
I'm saying he's, bro.
Hey, he ain't no like Zion.
He did that with Dallas last year. He took Dallas to the finals last year, bro.
He didn't look fucking happy. He didn't look happy. He got traded.
Y'all could, you could talk shit about LeBron and whatever like that, but Luka's different.
Don't talk shit about Luka. Don't talk shit on already. He already has that love like that.
Bro, it's a wrap, bro.
No, bro, hey.
This fool been there a week. He got LA.
I hated Luka. I hated Luka because he was with Dallas, but I already knew he was the shit. Like Luka is Luka. Luka the Don.
You ain't been there a week, dude. They're already all on his nuts.
He's a made man,
damn, bro. He ain't even played a game yet.
I've already ordered my Luka jersey, dog.
Damn. What is he, 97 now?
77.
77. I'm gonna get a 77 tatted on my fucking face.
77, baby.
You should.
Bro,
you look cute.
Luka. He's gonna get a statue in front of crypto. He's going
hey, are you 14? Say, hey, 14, come here.
Here's a crazy stat. Do you know every superstar that has gotten traded to the Lakers in history, from Kareem to Will, I mean, like all of them that have gotten traded to the Lakers, all have won championships. Luka's definitely going to win a championship.
Ain't this a bitch? Let me pop that bubble in your head, Gabe. You guys ain't going to do shit.
Oh, no, we might not win it this year. But Luka will win a championship
already. No. The trade's been made.
They can win it this year.
We're not going to win it this year.
What I'm saying is Luka will win. Fuck saying he will win a championship. He'll win multiple championships as a Laker in his career.
He ain't told.
Hey, bro, check this shit out. There's so much shit in LA, bro. That fool can get liposuction, all that shit, bro. He can eat some bratwurst and fucking drink some fucking.
And when LeBron leaves, they're gonna bring fucking Giannis over here. It's gonna be Giannis and Luka. Oh, I can't wait.
Future of the.
I can't fucking wait.
Get the hell out of here.
Yep.
Ah, man, the Sacramento Kings all day, dude.
Now, hey, no, Luka just doesn't play defense. That's all it is,
bro. It's gonna be crazy. The Luka's time in LA is gonna be crazy, bro.
You're a big fat ass European basketball player.
Saturday it starts, dog.
Hey,
when he finds out where the Louisiana chickens at, that's it, bro. When Luka finds out where
that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Right down the street.
You don't need to be. He's never been a player. He's never been a player that's gonna dunk it or do all of that shit. Anyway, he's always been slow. So it's all right.
And why you dig him? Why you dig him?
Hey, he's going to be 300 pounds. Hey, he's going to be 300 pounds and still putting up 40, 50 points on people, dog. He's still going to be fucking busting that ass.
You can't do that shit when you can't jump.
Just
You're all hungover.
Hey, just the way Jokic
all hungover, all coached out, playing basketball.
Luka's going to do the same, dog.
California Coke.
You got to get that California Coke, get him in a little snow bunny, and that's
I'll tell you what, you'll probably go back to his fat ways, but I think these first couple of years, he's gonna be motivated to go bust Dallas's ass.
Oh yeah,
he's fat, and he don't play defense. That's
that. Raiders, baby. Raiders.
Anyway, let's go, bro. We're gonna get out of here, man. Super Bowl, man, is a couple of days around the corner, man. Fuck the Chiefs. I'm pretty sure everybody on the panel feels the same fucking way. Fuck the Chiefs, but we'll be on that night, man. Hopefully, Kendrick has a good fucking show, bro. It's gonna be good.
You're gonna win a Super Bowl.
Listen. I'm gonna barbecue some ribs, and I'm gonna just.
That's all I really want to watch the Super Bowl.
That's all I want to watch, bro. That's all I want to watch.
The halftime show.
Oh, when you gonna be done with them ribs, though?
Oh shit! What?
Maybe just show up before. And then wait till he's gonna. They're bound to be done by the time the game ends.
Nice little stogie and go pick it up.
They're bound to be done by the time the game ends. Like if you get there before, shit.
Use a little of that. Yeah. Hey, you know what, Trap? I seen that shit too. They're saying all that stuff, bro. Once liquor store chicken, fuck.
Yeah. Hey, no. Louisiana's gonna be too
like
close.
This. He played basketball like this.
Looking like low.
Nah, he's gonna be on the LeBron diet till LeBron retires. Then he's gonna go back to his fat ways.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna get hurt with his fat ass.
You're gonna be on the LeBron diet the first couple of years, dog. That's where they're gonna win a championship.
Get hurt with his fat ass.
His fat ass.
It's all right, though, dog. I know why. I know why all the hate's coming right now. I already know all the way why the hate's coming because they already know. They
already know. They can't do nothing they can do.
Here's the time they're gonna talk shit because they already know Luka is gonna bust that ass.
Jimmy Butler to the fucking. Get out of here.
LeBron's gonna say, "Hey, fat ass, play some defense."
Hey, no, you know the reason why? You know why the reason why he got traded? Bro, the GM for Dallas and Rob Pelinka are like best friends. They worked with Kobe for years together. They were like best friends.
Who?
That guy Nico fucking the GM for the fucking Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
And the fucking and Rob Pelinka, the GM for the Lakers. Yeah. Are best friends. They worked with Kobe for years together, bro. At Nike together, like they've been best friends for a long time.
Ah, sneaky sons of bitches.
See, you guys are always cheating, taking shit lazy. Cheaters.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Talking.
Yeah. Didn't John Madden say that? Didn't John Madden say that?
There's not a.
Or Al Davis, didn't one of them to say that? You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Hey. There's not a pandemic or where people could be bubbled up.
Well, me right now. Hey, I'm wearing a pro club, bro. Leave me alone, bro.
Crazy though, because anybody else would have won that fucking. Anybody else would have won that fucking championship. They would have been like, "Oh, that shit was
fire. Let's go."
That was the best.
The Lakers COVID shit couldn't have.
Anybody else would have won that championship, dog. It would have been like, "Oh no, that was the hardest fucking championship ever."
We were gonna eat the whole cow for
the Lakers did it. The Lakers did it, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
We counted over here. We put banners up over here.
We were going, bro. Didn't we say bye yet already?
We're trying to get the fuck out of here. Hey, man, appreciate you guys for coming around, man. Don't forget, we're gonna be live every Tuesday, Thursdays, and for Sundays at 7:00. Let me finish. Let me finish. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. We always tell you guys around these parts, be thankful for what you do got, what you don't drink and drive. We will be live Super Bowl Sunday. I don't know, Griff, you're gonna be over here or what? Or what?
Hey, let's go a little later, huh? A little later, like 8
on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, just because I might because the game don't end till like 6:37.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay, we'll go right after Super Bowl. We'll go right after Super Bowl. But yeah,
because I'm gonna be in Fontana at my sister's house, watching the Super Bowl, and then I'll probably just jam back home right after.
All right, for sure. Yeah, but we'll be live, man. Just talking about Super Bowl shit and the ending of the season. Start getting ready for all this good shit. But yeah, man, we appreciate you guys, man. Hit the like button on the way out. If you haven't subscribe and fucking hit that notification bell. So when we do go live, you get the fucking notification, man. We appreciate all you guys, man, and how we end the show every time. On 3, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Raiders!
And let's go Lakers.
Peace out.
Let's go Lakers too, baby.